guys, it's Lily. Welcome to my channel. Okay, here's my chapstick. I use this normal chapstick, Chap Ice. I like to moisturize my lips before I start anything. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is my primer. This is my primer for my full face. This is the mirror I'll be using. That's what I'm using to record. This is the mirror I'm using above me, the bathroom mirror, and that's me being silly. That's the towel I'm going to be using to help wipe off certain things off my hands or on the brushes. So next is my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. So this is what I like to use for my eyeshadows because it helps make certain colors pop out. And so you'll see later, the eyeshadow palette I use is not like some name brand thing. It's some cheap brand I got from my sister. Now I just massage that in lightly so you don't bust your eyeballs out somehow. Now next is, I really don't know the name of this. I got this off of wish.com. It's a brown. It's number 3. And then, before I do that, I like to put some hand moisturizer on my hands and my arms to get all that ashiness off, and don't mind me doing all that. Okay, so I like to use that eyebrow pen. I'm gonna use the mirror. I'm gonna turn that up. This is the set I'm using. It's my little area in my bathroom. Alright, I'm gonna turn the mirror so I can use the farther mirror part of it and just color in my eyebrows. So I do that carefully, and you'll see, I don't know if some people can see it, but with one of my eyebrows, my left eyebrow, I have, for some reason, it grows faster than the other one, so you're going to see that I'm going to try to fix that. Or you'll just see it as I do my coloring, because you'll see that part of where the arch is a little uneven. So, as you can see, yes. To you guys, it would look like, when you're looking at the screen, it's going to be to the right. Alright, so there's me doing that. Okay, wait. And to help make it look more natural, I massage the color in, so it mostly, the stuff that's on my skin and not on the hairs will wipe off. And then next I like to use my eyeshadow brush in some professional powder to dab it on there on my brows to make it even more look natural. I'll show you right there. Yep, CG. I got that off of I got it off of Amazon. So I just like to brush that in, make it a little bit kind of like a more matte look. I guess that's showing you the inside. It comes with a brush. You'll see me use that later. I'm just filling that in. As I take forever to fill that in. And I obviously wipe my hands off. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? Alright, next is my eyeshadow palette. This is one of the eyeshadow palettes I use. I have another one right there. Both were given to, okay. So that one was given to me from my sister. As you can see, it's really used and looks disgusting, but you know, life of a cheap makeup artist. There's some lip gloss stuff in there, but I've never really used it, so I just ignore it. Alright. Now for that palette, I got off of Amazon because I need a lot more colors to experiment with. That's the first palette on it. This comes with 3 palettes. This is the second palette. Don't know what I'm doing right there. A lot of stuff, and that's my third palette. It's the new palette I like to use more. Also, I may do some random stuff, and I recorded this video such a long time ago, so I don't remember what I do. So I get my eyeshadow brush, and I am reading it. It's Luki something. As you can see, I am not professional, which is fine. Oh yes, let's go for the light color first. I like beige color. Also, just so you know, as you can see, I am not professional, and this is me. I'm sure as I go on, I'll be more professional. Oh yeah, and I'm filling in a certain part of my eyes. As you can see, I go a lot off topic to talk about myself, to explain myself of why I'm such a horrible makeup guru right now. And I use I use this what would be my lightest to dark color, because I come in with a darker color than that for the corners. But that is my second darkest. Oh, that was my big makeup bag, by the way. This is a tiny brush that I use to go into They're really like thin parts. So it would be like the corner and that arch that you see. I don't know. Dusting the powder off. Using the makeup mirror to fill in with the powder. Like I said again, I am not professional. So if you're looking for my video for a really professional look, I'm not your girl. I'm just a girl who is trying to make a makeup YouTube career and slowly learning more about makeup as I go through. So I do the other side and I do more and I take forever to do more, so there's gonna be a skip. Oh, and I come back. I don't know where I came from. Oh yeah, I was getting my other mirror. Oh. Oh yes, as you can see, I'm sitting on a chair. I'm not standing. So, because above me, my ceiling is an arch. So it like goes down slanted. I'm showing my makeup palette. Then I use a white for the part right where the eyelashes are, as you can see. I use that to make it a little lighter, and then the corners and the top I do a little darker. But the corner is where the darkest part is. And I just fill in. I keep checking myself in the top mirror to make sure I look fine. You know, just don't mind me. Little Asian girl doing her thing. Oh yeah, I dropped the palette on accident. Next, I get this it's a white shimmer glitter. Oh, okay. Don't mind me. I'm using my arm because the lighting was a little too bright, so I'll try to make it easier for you to see. Here I go. And you see I use that to fill in. I kind of use that also to blend in with the other color, the first color I used before. Oh yes, and just so you know, I'm going for a natural look with eyeshadow. I know sometimes people do natural looks and they don't use eyeshadows, but this one I am, but it's supposed to like blend in a little bit more and not be so crazy looking. Wow, I'm really getting close and personal. Oh my gosh. What is this face I'm making? And I take forever to fill in my my eyelids. And I keep going and going. Jeez. I feel like this whole video, oh gosh. Oh. PG-13. Oh, I turned off the lights so you can see a little bit better of the eyeshadow. Just see that I actually am putting stuff on me. It's another reason. Oh, skip. Oh. This is my beauty blender, by the way. It's another reason why I use the primer, because that eyeshadow I use is not very good with pigment. So I have to use that to like show it off a little bit better. Alright, so as you can see, I have not put any foundation and that stuff on my face. I do the eyeshadow first because, well, I do all the eye makeup first. Not all of it, actually. I don't do the mascara and the highlight yet. But I do all the eyeshadow first so that when I put on, if I were to do it the opposite way, I do the foundation and then the eyeshadow, if any of the eyeshadow fell on my face, it would be harder because I'd have to take it off while there's foundation under. So I might mess up my foundation. And here I use a Tarte foundation. I love Tarte. It is amazing, although it is kind of expensive. So I am looking for an alternative, you know, because I'm not as rich as those other beauty gurus. I am just a little average Asian girl who tries to find the best deal. And I just blend that all in with my beauty blender. Oh yes, and make sure before you use your beauty blender, oh, it's like a tongue twister for me, to wet it first, because that helps like spread it around. Oh, and I also put it on my neck so my face matches my neck. Oh, don't mind me. I was like looking at my neck because there was some band. There was like a band on it. Oh, and then I fill it all in. And skip. Ooh, next is my true match, is that obviously you can see I got from the dollar store. And you put it on, as I use it as corrector, so I put it under my, if I take any longer, okay, I put it under my eyelids, And then I put it on my nose. And I put it on my forehead. Well, not my forehead, but like in between my eyebrows. And I put it on my chin. I put it around my mouth because at that time, and on my cheeks as well, where usually where contour would go. But I put it on either side of my mouth because at that time I had something to cover up on one side of my lip. So to make it even looking, I put the corrector on the other side as well, so it would look the same and not look too white on the other side where the pimple was. Instead I just had sorry, I lost my moment for a second. All right, here I go. Let me just stop talking and just keep going with the makeup. So here comes back the powder, and I use the brush, and I will go over my eyes, only my eyes, and then I go over wherever other spot there was where I had blended in the corrector. Except for where the cheeks were, the contour one was, because I'll be using that later. This is my blush. No, this is my contour. So this is the bronzer. This is my big fat brush I use. I've had this brush for who knows how long. I do my contour. Oh, I do my nose a little bit. Okay, so I do my contour as well. But as you can see, I do put it around my face sometimes. I mean, a little bit, because the foundation I have at the time did not match my skin color. As you can see, I made this video weeks and probably a month ago. Oh, don't mind me. And that's my bronzer, by the way. And I'll be showing it off, and yes, I'll be showing while I'm putting it. Oh my gosh. But I did get a new foundation, so next video, the foundation will look better, and I won't have to use that bronzer to fix it. So that's the brush, and then I pat it on, and then I just do the good old fishy face. I just rub it into the contour sections. Give a nice old rub, and give that side a rub too. Making it look like I'm probably scraping my skin off. Do the forehead as well. As I take forever. Skip. This is my Tarte blush. Okay, I love this blush because it comes out so nice. Even if I do a little bit, it comes out a good color, and it's not too dark, and it's easy to blend in if I use too much. Right, so there's me doing some random gestures. Okay, so I put it on my cheeks. I smile a little bit so I can get it on right on my rosy, like right on the I guess they like apple cheeks, you would say, because when you smile, they come like around. So, okay, so I do singing, and my voice teacher would call them apple cheeks. So I put them on my apple cheeks, and I put it a little around my skin to make it a little blend in a little bit better. Oh, here comes the light off, so you can see a little bit more of my face, and me being goofy. As I turn around. Okay, next is, so this is my mascara primer of Smashbox, and so I put that on first, obviously, because it's a primer, so you put that on first before you put it on the product. So I put that on before my mascara. As you can see, I'm putting this on in the dark, and I'm using my little mirror, my little handy mirror, to help put it on so I don't poke my eye or something with it. I had gotten this out of an Ipsy membership monthly package, and I put that on real quick, so I don't really know the name of it. Now I just fan my eyelashes, and then I use an eyelash curler. I gently curl it. It looks like I'm pulling it, but I'm not. I'm gently, as I go up, I let go slowly. I put some more chapstick on, because after a while, it starts to go away, so I just rub it back in. Because then next, I'm going to put some foundation on my lips. This is so the color I put on pops out a little bit better. Although it's nice if you want a more natural like lip look, you can just put foundation on your lips and then just go with it, because I feel like it looks pretty that way too. But for me, I'm gonna use a color. This also came from the Ipsy thing. It's a Tarte matte, and so I'm gonna put that on. I'm showing you the bottle as well. Put that on carefully. Okay, this is the end of my video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you made fun of me. Alright, please subscribe. See you again. Bye bye!